everybody, it's me, and welcome back to another video. Now, I'm sorry that this is a bit late. I'm recording this at 9, and usually I record these things at 7. I had a very busy day. I had to help someone move into an entirely new home, so that was fun. My feet hurt, my back hurts, my leg hurts, my hands hurt, but Loomian Legacy. Should I pre-recorded? Probably. But today we're going to be using Sumabito. Now, someone wanted me to do a restrictive item on it to check stuff like Protagon. So I was like, okay, sure, why not? Let's try out Restrictive Shield Sumobito. But yeah, pretty simple. We still have our huge damage options, but we just have a little bit more defense on our range side, which makes us a lot bulkier. We have got Parasitize, Hordashi, Counter Stance, and Fire Slam. 3 of these moves all being boosted by Guru, which is great because Guru is a really strong ability, boosting our weak moves by 50%, making Hordashi and Counter Stance effectively 105 base power. And then our TPs, they're pretty simple, though I feel like I could move the 16 speed, but it shouldn't matter that much. But yeah, we have 200 health, so we have as much health as possible, 84 energy to get to 250. I feel like you only need 140, not gonna lie. I feel like we could do that. And then, oh my god. Oh my god, brilliant set making over it. Oh, set maker here. But yeah, 200 health, so you have as much health as possible. 36 energy, so you get to 240. You don't need to invest that much because of passive energy regen. 200 melee attacks, you hit as hard as possible. 48 range defense, you get it 1 above your melee for Protagon. And then 16 speed is just leftovers to possibly outspeed other Sumabitos. But yeah, hopefully that you all enjoy. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Alrighty, here we go into the first one. So we can spam Hordashi, which is pretty much the goal with Sumabito, right? We want to spam Hordashi as much as possible because that gets us so much damage. And if we can get Barbs up as well, that's also perfect. Protagon's also broken here, seeing as they can't really switch into it. I'm gonna bring Plasmoth for the darn Land Torch. The Mala is maybe a problem because we don't know what it is until it uses a move. Like, until it uses Spit Out, right? We don't know what item it is. Do I want a better way to beat Venilin? Or do I want to beat Chienta? I will have to figure out a way to beat Venilin. I think it'll be hard. Well, so I swapped out, right? That's not happening. I'd rather not. Flare. Well, I instantly got Charged Arc, so... Oh my god. I'm up for that. Then Zip Zap would be fine, right? Zip Zap would be fine. I don't know if they're gonna stay in or not. Well, they're letting me pivot. I mean, I'm Restrictive Shield on Sumabito, so I feel fine with tanking this hit. Oh, and I take nothing? And now I threaten a counter stance, right? So there's no way they're going to want to actually stay in. There's no way. They know I have counter stance. So they're gone. They're swapping. They're going to try to preserve Land Torch for something. I don't understand humanity. Does that make... Bro, why don't I just click counter stance? Like, I don't know why I didn't just click it. I need to stop thinking people will do the moves that make sense. They're not just gonna let me counter stance, right? Well, I just got half his health. They spit out. Oh, no! No! Their Kabunga coffee. I mean, I got half health. I'm just annoyed at that darn land torch. I don't know why it stayed in. Well, that means it's a fire move. I'll just do this. I mean, I got to actually survive that hit, so if I was to actually live the burn tick, I could have gotten more damage. I'm gonna click this. I mean, this guy evidently hates swapping. He'll just stay in. He's one of those guys. He's just going to stay in, no matter what happens. So. Okay. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I kind of forgot that spit out's just typeless. Bruh, everything has gone so horribly wrong. Because I got crit. Oh my god. This person is playing... They're just clicking buttons. Palm? Oh god. I'm scared. I got range attack though. There's a good chance I just killed Zip Zap, so I'm just gonna leave. Or are they just gonna stay in an attack? Because they have been clicking interesting options this whole battle. That's a lot of damage. Let's try to barb if we can. Just because I think it's a good option. Ba, ba, ba. Okay. I'm scared of Pyrolin. But I've seen how this guy's been playing so far. He has just been clicking buttons. So... Okay. He has just been clicking buttons. I don't know if they're gonna let me kill it. They could. Let's see. I would have liked Sumo here. Okay. Are they just gonna palm? This could be annoying. Should have provoked first. I hate Pyrolin. Well, Sumabito died. I don't really want to continue this. So, I'm gonna go do the next battle. Because Sumabito died. I should have done that earlier. Alrighty. Alright, next one then. Alright, took forever to find this match. I had to join so many games. I don't know anymore, dude. I don't... I don't understand. I don't get it anymore. It doesn't... I don't... What? I just got crit frozen by freaking Flurry. Dude. Flurry. I can't. It just used Tribute. You can't make this up. What is the plan, really? What? I don't understand anymore. Well, I counterstance it through -2, and I still killed it. You know, I'm not confident I'm gonna live a Hello? Okay, here we go. Okay. I'm not against this. I'm assuming Binoki lead, right? So do I not just go for, like, Seesawing into Protogon into his Zipzap, which they have no immunity to? Ooh, Protogon's pretty good here. I like you, Protogon. It's just, like, the best lead for me, honestly. Because no matter what's gonna happen, I can Zipzap. I think it'll be fine. I'm worried about Servolin, though. Losing my heavy armor to Gondervale could be annoying. If it's poison barbs, I get rid of them instantly with Rancidor. Outside of that, it doesn't do too much, right? I mean, it's not awful. It's Rancidor. Rancidor's always really good. They have no toxic immunity, actually. One palm, I can Muck Blast my way to victory. And I'm fine with going a lot of offense here. Unless I want to go Hognosh, which I feel like might be better. I'm just gonna do this. So Ultron got like early gameplay leaked for Marvel Rivals, and by the looks of it, he looks pretty mid, which is kind of sad. I swear every character that I'm hyped for ends up being super mid, like every time. It always ends up being like that, and I never really get why that always happens to me, specifically me, because I don't think it should be like that. Like, I was hyped for Darkrai in Pokemon Unite, and when Darkrai released, it was the worst release in the entire game. It got emergency buffed the day after it was released. But Ultron, his heals aren't great. He's supposed to be like a pseudo DPS, but his damage is not there. It's not like what it was in the trailer. I believe they nerfed him before they put him into the live. Dude! You can't make this up. You genuinely cannot make this up. I'm going to lose to Gardrone horribly now. You like legit? Why me is my real question, right? Like, why? I mean, I guess my Sumabito is still really good into the Gardrone, right? Restrictive Shield, so I'm just gonna keep him in like a Vortex. I don't see why not. They have no good option into this. Okay, I just killed Ventation. The real question is, like, if I go Sumabito, I'm just gonna go Sumabito, and if they play Gonnervale, I'm gonna go Sukame. Because they could just double beat. I would lose my heavy armor, but it should be fine. We'll figure out a way to beat the Servolin. We will figure it out. Yeah, makes sense. Let's get out of here. That's tragic, though. You can't make that up. I get double credit. Yeah, there's my item gone. I mean, I can do the same thing I just did, which is Seesong. And they are into Buzz. I mean, that thing knows Nosedive, right? I'm not worried about Buzzlin in the slightest, knowing that I have a Wobelisk, so I'm just gonna see if he lets me counterstance it. I don't think it's ever going to. I think it's just gonna barter. But we might as well see what's gonna happen. Or he could do a thing where he thinks like, oh, he's gonna click counterstance, right? Or, I don't know. We'll see what he does. Alright, barter. This is just dumb. People are weird. I mean, it makes sense, right? I can't have any nice things. I'm just gonna click it again. What's he gonna do? He doesn't live. Yeah, he still dies. Okay. We're burned again. I mean, no, I was frostbite before. But it's basically ranged burn. I'm sad my shield is gone, though. Do I not have a higher attack? Oh, is this freaking vengeance? Am I about to actually die? I'm gonna counter stance. Right. That's a move. Oh, I should have gone for Horndashi. I was kind of expecting Stampede, though. I was sort of expecting Stampede. I guess I can go Protogun, though. This has not been going very well. Not at all. I don't know. I just don't think that this Mon is good. I don't think Sumabito is very good. I think it's good into certain teams. I don't think that it's just good normally. I think that's my best thing I can say about it, is I just don't think it's good normally. At all. If I go Tsukame, they're gonna go Guardro and they kill it. I go Protogon, I Zip Zap. No, I think I have to go Simon, actually. It covers for everything, so. I went for Horndashi on Servola and I might have been fine. Does this thing have Rogue yet? I know it's getting Rogue. Does it have Rogue Assault? No, it does not, but it has Body Crash. Adaptive shouldn't do too much. Ow. It did a little bit. Okay. That's solid for me. Here's Gardrone. It'd be funny if I could get Barbs up, but that's probably not happening. Is it a Zip Zap Protogon into like Thunderstrike and just freaking pray I kill it? Is that what I have to do? Or do I play Tsukame here? No. I guess it doesn't matter what I do. No, it shouldn't matter. No matter what I do, this is going to end up being Protogon's gonna have to somehow win. So let's see how this is gonna go. I guess here nothing stops. You know what? Gardrone sucks. So we're fine. Never mind. I don't know, dude. I don't think that Sumabito is very good. I think it's a big mind game with it, and you just do. If you're good at Sucker Punch, it's probably fine, right? Like if you're a good Sucker Punch player, I can see it working well for you. But I am definitely not one of those. Ba 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 ba. I'm still very interested as to how I lived the Fire Breath. I guess he should have always Metal Blasted, right? I feel like you should Metal Blast, right? On Waba. I'll live any hit. He has clicked Adaptive Assault Vengeance. That's all he's done this game. Is Adaptive Assault and Vengeance. Adaptive Assault and Vengeance. That's all. Alright, I'll give this one more go. I'll give it one more try. One more attempt to use this darn thing. Scared there's just that goop. I feel like actually I could just win this game easily. I don't know why. I feel like I have no fear in this match. Like, is that just me? I think I'm not scared of this game in the slightest. I think the only thing I'm scared of is Dakota, right? But I think if I lead Waba, literally everything goes well. If it's Snagoop, I don't really have any removal. I brought no removal, but it's fine. It's just, they're not gonna be Poison Barb Snagoop. They're not gonna stay in. That's the thing. They don't want to risk damage, because Snagoop doesn't like to get damaged. Well, hello there. I'm gonna Barb once, see what happens. If they provoke, that's fine. I'll just, Deep Freeze. But I just don't think they're staying in. I think they see Ice type and are scared. So they're going to, leave, probably. I mean, staying in's just dumb, right? As they're into Fear Knight. Well, one thing I noticed from this Seer Knight, it is not terrifying. So, I might take some damage here. I don't know, I feel like the Terrifying Seer Knight's just better right now. This gets rid of the water weakness, or water resist, right? Well, that didn't matter. Let's see, song. Unless this is like Rageful plushie and then they drudge, but I think Protagon still outspeeds it, right? As they're now into Florant. Could I play it? I believe I resist all of its moves because I'm a bug type. So what really stops? I mean, I feel like they're just gonna go straight into Charonics, right? So should I not go for like a Parasite? I'm gonna Parasitize. I feel like Charonics is coming in. I guess that or Snagoop comes in, right? So I guess Horn Dashi would have also been fine. I guess. We'll have to see, though. Nice. We get a big Parasitize. You know, I thought that was going to do a lot more. I'm not going to lie. I was expecting that to do more. I'm going to be honest. I guess my copium was that does more, right? I mean, I'm the shield, right? But my spirit immunity doesn't exist. If I go Alvin, I don't know. I think I can just go Plasmoth and probably just go for a switch. I'm not excited for this. I mean, I brought Plasmoth. What did I bring Plasmoth exactly for? I don't really remember. I kind of want to scout what they're doing by just going Wobblisk. But I don't see myself being able to beat it with Wobblisk. So it's kind of a gamble, I think. If I go... I don't think that Alvin dies, right? Okay. Makes sense. They're going Unga Bunga. I may have died. I think... Dude, what is with these statuses that keep happening to me? It's not fair. All I know is pain today. This has been tragic. Yesterday was great. I had a lot of fun yesterday. Evidently I'm not allowed to have fun today. I keep getting status by things. Actually just sad. I'm assuming this is Seer Knight, right? Florant also works. Florant just means I go straight into Sumabito. I could actually try to go for the kill. But again, I can just go into Sumabito. I'm just scared of how I'm going to beat the Charonics now. Now knowing that Protagon does not have capabilities of doing it very easily. I just do this and probably just Horn Dashi this time, right? I am Restrictive Shield, so I think I could double Parasitize, and after Barb's Chip, the Charonics just dies if it doesn't double attack me, right? I don't know if that's just me, I feel like I can do that, like, pretty safely. I'm just gonna Horn Dashi here, because I think it's just fine. I can click this. Because they could just go into Snagoop, right? Thinking that I'm gonna go for another Parasitize. Or they just attack knowing I'm gonna Parasitize. Even then, I still get the Horn Dashi off. This could be fine. A lot of things can be fine here. A lot of things. I still think that Sumabito's bad. Like, I just don't think it's very good, and it'll never really be good. Oh, they just go straight into it. Maybe I should have just doubled the para. I just don't think I get enough health back. I just outsped the Charonics. Oh, if it magnifies, it just dies. Spectral, I'm fine. Because, again, I'm Restrictive Shield. Nice! The shield making us tank that. What a dub. Alright, Parasitize. The Tronix is pretty much dead. They can't really save it unless they just want to go into Seer Knight. But then if it's Seer Knight, I can go for Counter Stance, right? And then that's kind of a game at that point. But we just kill Tronix. I'll take it. That 16 speed was worth it. But again, I still think this mod is just mid. I just don't think it's very good. I don't know. I think it's really the typing that just really makes me be icky about this guy. Because I don't think the typing does any justification for its whole idea is to be like, I can swap you out, or I can, like, it's just something that's scary for people to fight. You know? That's what I think it is. It's just a scary thing to fight. Because you could get counter stance and then you just die, but if you predict wrong, it's a big 50-50, I guess. Right? It is a big 50-50 on that guy. I'm just doing Mudslide here, right? That or they're gonna keep doubling. But I don't know. I'm completely fine with all these doubles. I just go for Pestilence next time the Snake loops in. Ice Hammer. That's totally ballin'. Bap. Alright, there's no real issue with Seasong. They didn't have a switch into it. And both Florant is pretty much dead. Very low. I mean, I can't really say that, right? It's still really good. So I can't really say that. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, as they are now into Florant, as I get to Seasong. And let me see. Sumabito. Florant. Oh, I'm a little faster than it. I have 5 speed points faster. I can Parasitize here. Yeah, I can Parasitize, honestly. I can also, funnily enough, go for Fire Slam. which could check for the Snagoop that could come in. No, Fire Slam's actually the best. I feel like Fire Slam is the best option I've got. I don't see them saving Florant. So let's see what they do. Okay, nice. We just take the Florant down. We'll just... Hi, kitty. My kitty's here. Kitty. Snagoop is back in. Do I really need this? There's what? A Seer Knight, a Himber, and a Snagoop. What if I just, like, Horn Dashi? See what happens. See, this is where the mind game of Sumabito comes in, which is where it could be good. You could think I'm going to swap. I could Horn Dashi, or I could... It's swap or Horn Dashi here. They need to figure out what I'm doing. Okay, and they went for the Jet Stream, which is completely fair. That is a completely fair move to make. It was a pretty big threat, so... What's kind of nice here is I kind of get to Pestilence. If he lets me trap Snagoop, then I kill the one thing that could be a big threat. Now, Himber here doesn't work, right? I think you have to go Seer Knight here, but I don't know. I don't think Himber works just because now I Pestilence and you can't double, right? You can't double. I just go Sukame here. I need to play Alvin at the right time to Thunderstrike Snagoop for chip. But even then, as long as I keep Waba around, I should be fine. My kitty's acting crazy. No, dude, today was a lot. It was a lot. I can Seasong because I'm probably slower. Yep. Oh, a crit. Might have mattered. I think it did. I think it did. Plasmoth baits in Seer Knight. Actually, Plasmoth is just free. I just get to zip zap whatever now. Sumabito, though, checking that guy, the Florant, was really nice. I believe it also got the kill on Chironix. Yeah, if they Drudge here, I just go into Waba and get it out. Actually, I don't really know if they Drudge just yet, right? But they seem tanky. They seem clever. I'm gonna go Sukame. Wow. She does not do damage. Shh. Is it just me or does your knight suck? Your knight might be one of the, like, I think it might be the worst starter. He could actually kill me here. Maybe. Maybe. But do I not just Seesaw and go Protagon and Thunderstrike everything? I actually would have really liked Chip here. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I just Thunderstrike, actually. No matter what happens, Simon can beat the Snake Goop with double deep freeze. I just go Protagon and I Thunderstrike. It does not matter. It does not matter. Despite this thing evidently being Restrictive Shield. No, it's just incredibly range defensive. Yeah, I just go for big damage. It doesn't matter. It does not matter at this point. And now they have no energy, which means I get to go. I can go Plasmoth, Pestilence, Zip Zap, Waba, and then double deep freeze. They cannot possibly win. Yeah, Ultron is coming, and I hope he gets a little bit of a buff. It's an early release. They still have plenty of time to give him buffs if he needs them. Just because I do think that his damage was very underwhelming on people that are actually playing him. I want to play him, though, because Ultron I've been very excited for. I don't really care if he's mid. I played Scarlet Witch when she was really mid, and I still had fun, and I had good pop-offs. I could carry games. Mostly because people suck. But yeah. I love fun on Ultron. Though I guess because of its lack of damage, it makes the DPS players less likely to be like, oh, Ultraline! 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 Right? I guess it's less likely. I guess that's a dub. Alrighty, but that ends the game. G? A G. Actually, he might have been able to save that game had he just went for Earthquake on my Plasmoth whenever I swapped into Sukame. Because that could have given him the damage, and I could not have been able to energy stall him. Maybe. But yeah, hopefully that you all enjoyed. And if you did, leave a like and subscribe down below. It's very helpful. But with all of that being said, I still think it's mid. I just don't think this Loomian is good. I think there's a few instances where it can have a good niche, which is like the mind game of counter stance or any other move, right? It's really a thing. I feel like Sumabito is a harder Loomian to use, but if you use it, you get some decent value. But let's be honest, no one is ever staying in if you hit them for Brawler super effectively. It's just not happening. That's where Hordashi can come in. But people can think like, oh, he's Hordashi, so I can go for an attack and kill him. So I guess there are definitely a lot of ways to play around it. Yeah, I hope you all enjoy it, and I'll see you later. Bye!